Hello everyone, this is Suzanne Knabe-Nicole from Police Science Doctor. I am a day late with this broadcast, apologies for that. The email did go out yesterday to everyone who's on the list, so you've got the snippets in your inbox with the links to the original research and the password to access the read page on the website, so you can get to the library of previous snippets as well. But the broadcast is late. I was traveling yesterday. I'm in the Lake District, which is absolutely beauticious here in England. In a youth hostel, so somebody may just walk in on this, and it might get noisy. The connection is not great, so all that stuff. But I'm doing what I can. So the first snippet for this week, and if you don't know, police science snippets are little bits of information that I've extracted from academic research that has been published in the fields of police science, investigative psychology, forensic psychology, evidence-based policing, that I think you can put to use straight away. So I'm trying to find the very practical little bits of information, which is not so easy to do because a lot of the research that is published is very specific, very niche, or quite abstract, or about methodologies which are not actually that relevant to you as practitioners. So the first snippet for this week is about customizing risk-needs-assessments. Risk-needs-assessments are an evidence-based practice used by practitioners to assign supervision and programming to reduce reoffending. These tools are typically applied off the shelf and are mistakenly assumed to demonstrate equivalent prediction accuracy regardless of location or population. But it is important to develop and test local versions to customize for the population in question in order to ensure effectiveness. So depending on whom you're working with, you need to try and make sure that what you're using on them to identifying their risks, their needs, and what kind of interventions and support they need, that needs to be tailored to them and to that population. Don't just take something off the shelf and assume it's going to work on them. The second snippet is about victim advocacy. Survivors of rape receive better treatment from the police when advocates are involved and the police embrace collaboration. However, implementation is key. Findings from Nigeria indicate problematic police-advocate collaboration. Advocates stated that officers exhibited rape myth acceptance, and officers stated that advocates often display aggressive approaches in interfering with interviews, are ignorant of police procedures, and often wrongly accuse officers of corrupt practices. So this indicates that both sides don't understand the practices and the requirements of the other side enough, which means there's definitely relatively easy ways of improving that by giving more inputs and training to the police on what the advocates require and what the victim requires, and giving training and inputs to the advocates to explain about police procedures and just help them work together better. And the last and final snippet for this week is about homework versus delinquency. Youth spending an increased amount of time on homework has the indirect effect of a decrease in unsupervised routine activities with friends. This leads to increased levels of cognitive and moral agency in serious delinquent youth, which in turn appears to contribute to heightened levels of future desistance. So this research didn't find the direct effect of more homework reduces offending, but it found indirect effect. More homework reduces the unsupervised time that these already delinquent youth or problematic youth spend with their peers, and when they can usually get up to a good. So because they spend less time with them, that's how reoffending is reduced. So these were the 3 snippets for this week. Hope there was something useful to you. I managed to pull this off without anyone walking in. And if I can broadcast this with this internet connection, that would be great. And I'll see you again next week. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. Thank you for watching. And not everything is working. I hope you found this content useful.